What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing something long overdue for the Z06, and if you saw the thumbnail, what I'm talking about are new wheels. So as you guys know, the C8 Z06 comes with 20s in the front, 21s in the rear. The offsets are actually pretty good for OEM spec. You can see it's not quite flush, but pretty close. The rear though is pretty sunken, but overall for factory wheels, these are really good looking wheels. Just to give you guys another close up here of the wheels. I think overall these are some of the best factory wheels, so it's kind of hard deciding if I want new wheels or if I just want to do spacers for the front rear. Here's the rear set, 21s, but you can see here they sink in quite a bit. But like I was saying, I was kind of debating trying spacers for the rear here, maybe like 20mm or 15, just to get this offset a little more flush. I don't really love the idea of spacers, and I wanted a different color, so that's why I ended up going with new wheels. Let's jump into the new wheels. So I'll show you what they look like. I'll weigh them and weigh the OEM ones just to see what we save in terms of weight. And then I'll show you before and after of the car, outside like a walk around, just to show you what it looks like with the new ones. So the new wheels are ForgedLite. They are forged monoblock. First I want to show you guys the packaging here. So this is how I received it. As you can see, they have like these foam inserts on the top and the bottom, so the wheel is not touching the cardboard or anything that the cardboard might be bouncing against. I had some dents in the cardboard and the wheels still look perfect. But you can also see they go further and put like this rim protector on the face of the wheel, so even if it does bounce against something, or kind of move around, there's nothing really touching the clear coat and marring the finish of the wheel. I was actually really impressed with the packaging. It matters a lot. You don't want to pay thousands of dollars for brand new forged monoblock wheels, and then you get them and they're all, kind of marred on the finish, or they bounce around, have some chips on them or things like that. FedEx kind of just tosses stuff around. I ordered the set through WheelDesigners, so check these guys out. Really simple order process. Everything was flawless. So big shout out to WheelDesigners and ForgedLite for these wheels. Also, I wanted to add, I worked with WheelDesigners to set up a discount code for you guys. So if you have a C8 Corvette Stingray, Z06, E-Ray, ZR1, any kind of C8 Corvette, you can use this code to save a couple $100, get some free lug nuts, and also free shipping. They've got a ton of brands on there. I'll put a list of the brands right here, but just to name a few: ForgedLite, Vossen, Rohana, and a ton of others. So you can just go to their site, search for Corvette, put your model in, and then see all the wheels they offer. Based on what ForgedLite told me, the fronts are about 25 pounds each and the rears are about 29 pounds each. So we should save about 4 to 5 pounds on each corner. The sizing is basically like factory, so 20 by 10 in the front, 21 by 13 in the rear. I went with factory tire sizes, so Michelin Pilot Sport 4S, 275 in the front, 345 in the rear. But the main difference is obviously in the weight and in the offsets. So the aftermarket wheels should have a more flush look with the fenders. They are hub-centric and no need for any spacers at all. First thing I did is, I took them out, washed them, and then when I brought them inside, just gave them 2 coats of some sealant in the barrel, the face, and stuff like that, just to kind of give them this protective layer when I put them on. I'll probably ceramic coat them later at some point, but I didn't feel like doing that right now. The finish is brushed clear, so it's a brushed aluminum finish with gloss clear coat. I was debating between gloss black and maybe like this chrome kind of finish, but I kind of wanted this brushed finish because of the way that it reflects off the wheels. So hopefully we'll have a good contrast against this all black car. Next I'm going to swap the wheels. So I already weighed the aftermarket wheels. Just going to take these OEM wheels off, weigh them. I'll show you guys the weight differences, and then I'll show you the new wheels on the car. Now that we got the new wheels on, let's talk about the weights. So for the fronts, each wheel saves about 4 pounds. Here's a picture here of the OEM wheel and the aftermarket wheel. For the rear, each wheel saves about 5 pounds. So here's another picture of factory wheel and the aftermarket wheel. All in all, you're looking at about 18 pounds of unsprung weight reduction, which is pretty solid. 18 pounds of unsprung weight reduction is equivalent to something like losing 100 pounds somewhere in the body. So now let me show you guys some before and after videos and some close-up shots. Alright guys, that's it for the video. If you have any questions about the wheels at all, put them in the comments. I'll read the comments and try to reply there. Or you can shoot me a DM on Instagram. I'll make sure to post some more photos on the community page here, or also on my Instagram if you want to check those out. Just a reminder again, if you're looking for a discount code for wheels for your C8, go ahead and check the description. I put the discount code in there. Otherwise, like, comment, subscribe. Always helps the channel out. Always appreciate it. And I'll see you guys next time.